Hi there, folks, and it's Jonathan Denwood here. And in this video, I'm going to discuss how do you make a successful membership site and what can you take from some of the leading membership sites and what has made them successful. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. We're coming back and we're going to be talking what lessons can you get from successful membership sites that you can apply to your own site, basically. Well, you know, I've had many discussions, which you can find on the WP-Tonic website, many videos telling you how you got to construct some idea about how you're going to market your course, your membership site, if you're starting from new. And basically, it's going to be a lot easier to do this if you put in the work to build up an audience beforehand. The idea that you're just going to, unless, and there are always examples that prove you're wrong, unless you're in a very hot area that there isn't much really good resources that people are really looking to get some training on, you know, some technology, a new JavaScript library that's red hot, that's obviously a lot better than React, or something along those lines, a niche, but a red hot niche. You really got to have audience really ready to receive what you're offering. But another thing you got to understand, apart from all this building audience beforehand, is that there's about 3 major areas that will really help your website be really successful. Let's start with one of them. Having a 3-tier structure about your courses, which I've gone into detail in previous videos. Once again, you can find them all on the WP-Tonic website. That I feel that you've got to have a kind of 3-tier shopping experience, especially if these people are coming to your website through paid advertisement or other means, and they really don't know a lot about you initially. That this 3-tier structure should be some free offering, and because you're offering education, you're educational entrepreneur, I believe that this free should be maybe a combination of some of your free videos that you've put onto YouTube, but structure them in one place. That has value in its own right. You'd be surprised. Now, people, you know, having to search YouTube, go to your YouTube channel, and let's face it, YouTube has its great strengths, but its interface is crap. It really is awful. And it's very confusing for a lot of people. It's a typical Google product in some ways. So having that all in one place with some maybe a downloadable PDF that gives a bit more insight, that can be a great free resource that you can offer on your membership website. Then the second one should be something more unique content, which they can't get on YouTube, but a small mini course. Maybe it was the first course that you did to see, you tried to get people to subscribe to your course before you built it out. But it should have been, and I've discussed that in some depth as well, but it should be a kind of mini course, really not that long, not that many lessons in it, that really, but also gets a really quick and urgent victory to your target audience. Long-winded videos that don't get a result quickly, especially for a new person that's joining your membership site, is a bad idea. So, and the other real main point of this short course is you can use it as a lead magnet with a low entry price. So you're building confidence in your audience. So they've sampled some of your videos on YouTube. They've gone to your website. They've got access to a free resource. Then you're asking them through, which triggers off a series of marketing automation emails, which sends them to a nice landing page with this low price entry into a mini course. That, when they sign up for it, it triggers another batch of automated email that sends them to another landing page, which is your main course, which is your main profit center. This is how I see modern funnels working and modern marketing when it comes to membership sites. The other factor which you really got to take in hand is you got to generate some urgency in these people. They're all, we're all bombarded with marketing messages, offerings, all sorts of stuff on the internet. And if there's no urgency, and you provide that urgency by saying that if they sign up, they get this bonus, they get extra countdowns. I know this all sounds a bit junky, but it does work basically. Yeah, people buy instinctively if they're triggered in the right way, and they've got a real need to buy into your course. By adding a bit of urgency to the sales process, you'll get people to act at a much higher volume. There's loads of resources on the internet that go through why this is important, why you should spend a bit of time in generating some urgency in your audience by either, I don't think, especially in your main course product, to offer discounts. I think you can do that if they abandon the shopping cart and then a series of email are triggered, and maybe the second and third email you offer them some discount. I don't think that's a bad idea, but in general, discount, I think it's much better to offer them a bonus, something that has some value to them, either bonus, some bonus lessons, some downloadable PDF, anything that can add value to get them to trigger to buy, basically. I think the third factor is really offering great customer service, which is the opposite of automation, but they're both linked. By automating your marketing to some degree, that gives you more bandwidth to offer really quality onboarding. And in my own business, I've learned the importance of onboarding and really working on your onboarding experience that you give to new users, especially as you go higher in the price point of your course. Having a really great onboarding experience and a great customer service experience in general is really important. But that's one of the great things of really spending some time on your funnels and your marketing automation, because then that will get the users into your course, so generating the income that will allow you to concentrate more. And what you should be concentrating on is not the technology, not becoming a WordPress expert. The two things that you should be concentrating on is the quality of your lessons, your course, and do you solve problems to your target student base, and adding more lessons, adding more courses, adding more value, but the customer experience. That is the other bucket, as I call these buckets, and that's the area where you really need to concentrate. And I see so many educational entrepreneurs, they miss the boat. They get sucked into becoming WordPress implementers and finding out every new plugin, or they get sucked into marketing automation and how to set up active campaign, or fluent CRM. They get sucked into that. You need to understand the principles of being able to market your course. But what you should understand is the two things that can't be replaced that easily, and I don't think they should be replaced, is you need to be constantly involved in your courses and the quality of your courses and the quality of your customer experience, how they're handled when they've got questions, and especially the onboarding experience. Hopefully you found this useful. If you have, give us a thumb, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, click the bell. All these things really tell YouTube that I'm giving you value, and it will mean that more people will see this video. So it's really important. The other thing you can do is join our newsletter, which you can sign up at WP-Tonic /newsletter. It's got a load of special offers. It's a weekly newsletter. It's all about WordPress and education in it and this whole area. So I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.